Johnny here for Johnny's Car Care and Reviews, here to talk to you about the 2.7 liter and 3 liter Ecoboost engine recall affecting, well, kind of a whopping number here. And let's not get this wrong, 90,736. Now, don't be fooled. And that's what we do here at Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. We make sure we get you the right information, the accurate information. We covered this fully in the live, but here to give you a quick little episode because this is pretty important and people will get this wrong. It's not 90,736 Broncos, Ford Edge, Ford F-150, Explorer, Ford Explorer, for a Lincoln Nautilus and Lincoln Aviators that are affected. Potentially 90,736 are affected, but likely Ford estimates that around 1% of those are actually affected. So we're talking at just under 1,000 vehicles. Now, if you have one of these vehicles, do go and have it checked by your dealer free of charge. If they find any issue whatsoever, they're gonna test it and they're gonna replace the engine. So what is the issue? What's going on? We've had two Broncos that were built with, and it's not, let's not get this wrong, it's not all 2.7 liter engines. The 2.7 liter engine has been overall incredibly reliable and a great engine. Now, generally, if your vehicle was built back in 2021, either it's a Ford Edge, Ford Explorer, Ford Bronco, Lincoln Nautilus, Lincoln Aviator, if it was built essentially for the most part, if it was built between May and October, within those months, 2021, you might have an issue. Now, we had two Broncos that were built within those dates. Remember our first Bronco, the 2021 Badlands, followed by the 2021 Outer Banks Sasquatch. Both those vehicles were built within those dates, and they were incredible vehicles. They took us down to Florida. We put 15,000 kilometers on each of them, and we're extremely impressed with the low-end torque. The EcoBoost engines from Ford are fantastic. This isn't like the Toyota Tundra hybrid engine issue where, well, all of them are bad. I think it's a design flaw, and I think the engine kind of grenades itself. However, Toyota is just trying to say that it was within 2 entire years where metal flakes were left at the bottom of the engine and that they come loose and will eventually grenade the engine. This isn't that type of problem. We don't have 90,736 engines out there that have a serious and severe issue. What we do have, and this news just came out, but it's been getting investigated and looked into since October 2023. But as of September 2nd, I mentioned it in my live last night, Catch the Live. We went into more detail, dug deep into all of this. But yes, this is that talk way back when we found that about 50 some, or a little over 50 engines actually blew with the Bronco. Well, it's now been expanded to models other than the 2.7 liter Bronco. But Ford estimates that it's going to be below 1%. I believe it because so far there haven't been any accidents involved and there haven't been any injuries. But what could happen? Well, the intake valves could go and you could have a loss of power. If you do have a loss of power, your engine's cooked. It's not going to blow. You're just going to lose power. Stay calm. Turn the hazard lights on. Remember, you're gonna have some time to slow down, even if you're on the highway. Think, some people go real slow on the highway. So if you're doing 70, 80, 85 miles per hour on the highway and you have a loss of power, don't panic, don't hit the brakes. You can go up in the dash, know in advance where your hazard light is on the Bronco. It's right up in the switches up here. Hit that emergency light button, pull over to the soft shoulder, whether it's on the left or the right. Don't go into the ditch, don't go too far. So just stay calm and everything's gonna work out and be just fine. So I'll give you more information on this as it comes out, but I highly suspect we're actually gonna be talking about, from what we've seen so far, it would appear like already we're under 100 blown engines. I think we're gonna end up with a few hundred engines in total, going all the way back to 2021, that will end up getting replaced. So originally the investigation was started by the NHTSA, the National Highway Traffic and Safety Association or agency. And back in October 2023, they started to look into this. Well, now Ford has pulled this recall. They will be verifying up to 90, everyone gets a free verification. So they're going to be verifying up to 90,736 engines, checking the engine intake valves. Now, we suspected way back when this story came out that it was all about a heating process for the valves, and they either underheated them or overheated them, but the result was brittle valves that when they work hard and heat up in the engine, they could break off. Once again, 3-liter Ecoboost engine, 2.7-liter engine, and this will not affect every single one of them. So don't panic if you've got one. Let's check out the dates here. Affected vehicles 2021 to 2022, Bronco, the F-150, the Edge, the Explorer, Nautilus, Aviator. And the dates here, you've got the Bronco and F-150 models produced between May 1st, 2021 and October 30th, 2021. Any other dates, don't worry about it. Edge and Nautilus crossovers built between May 10th, 2021 and October 29th, 2021. And Explorer or Aviator models produced from June 7th, 2021 and October 31st, 2021. So they know exactly what batch it occurred to, because they know exactly what the problem is. It's some sort of heating process with the valves, I highly suspect. They'll test your engine out. If you've got a problem, don't worry, they will work it out. So if you want to help out this channel, we're a small family business doing videos pretty much anytime, anywhere to get you the right information to make sure you don't get fooled. Please subscribe to Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. If you really want to help the business out, be a member. That'll help, you know, make the payments on all these vehicles we have, the Shelby GT350, the 2 older Porsches that always seem to be going back and forth to the mechanics, the Toyota MR2 with its blown engine. But I just want to say thank you so much to the subscribers and the members for all your help. Take care, everyone. Wish you all more cars and more power, and have a great week.